Alright, so Japan bought 2 destroyers, a sub, and a carrier. I have to say, I didn't think about the fact that Japan could drop some units here with the battleship cruiser, so that makes my plan of taking them out much more nefarious. And then he was very smart. I think this is a smart play, give 2 targets split. I can't hit them both, right? I potentially could try and turtle, just build and turtle, but that's gonna be losing some ground too, in my opinion, where I'd rather take out what I can if I can. So I either can take him out, or I can turtle. And I think this game again, I just got to keep being quasi-aggressive where I can be quasi-aggressive. So I'm going to continue to be aggressive right now. And in doing so, I'm going to attack. This is like a 50-50 if I send everything that I have after it. This is a 50 to 75% sending sub bomber fighter against it, depending on the order of loss of both him and myself. So the good news is, being the attacker, I can skew those odds towards my favor by seeing what he takes as a loss, hoping I get at least 1 hit. Hopefully I get 2 hits on the first round, and then making my play be determined based off of what comes off of there. So I look at this too, and 2 transports that are shucking 4 units over, I really want to get rid of those. Anytime I get a chance to take out Japan Air, it's a good thing for the Pacific Fleet. And that'll leave me a destroyer carrier back and a build that I can build that will protect me from these guys. But even if it's a fail, these guys can't really hurt me. I mean, they could take out my transports, but if I've got a bad fail, I can pull the transports. I can get funky with them. But I think I'm going to have a big enough build that I'm going to be relatively, at least, for this game, safe regardless. And they can't take the islands, whereas the transports, if I fail, they can take the islands, and so I got to worry about that. The other thing I got to be careful of, what I don't want to happen, is for this fighter to live, because if the fighter lives, then I got to pull my carrier into one of these sea zones, which will unprotect my transports. And this carrier, unfortunately, is kind of stuck here in no man's land. My intention was to be able to come into 37 with the timing when I hit DEI with a fighter, and he could pick up the fighters, and the other carrier can stay back and whatnot. But my opponent has made that a challenge, so kudos to him for his play in that regards. So another thing I was considering, and I'm curious to see what you guys think. I was thinking about being aggressive this turn and taking this transport with this 1 U.S. infantry and taking the one-on-one battle, potentially taking this. That still leaves my transport exposed to his bomber, because it could go 4 and land on one of these. But then I could, if I did take it, I could bring my carrier around and he'd be safe over here. And then next turn he could be into any one of these 3. And if I failed, I could still put him here, and the bomber could either choose the transport or the carrier to take out. I'm still playing with that idea. I haven't decided if I want to try it. It's a 25% chance that I win and take this. So, that there's that. Most likely I don't, and then he's definitely going to he could kill the carrier or the transport. So, I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to make that move yet or not, or if I'm going to hold on to it for just a little bit longer. So purchase-wise, what I'm looking at is 2 fighters, 3 subs, and a destroyer. 2 fighters because I plan on this carrier staying in one of these 2 sea zones. Destroyer for more air coverage, and subs for attacking. So it kind of depends on where. Okay, so I paused and had a quick change of mind there, because I realized I was going to just put in subs out there that could be hit by a destroyer, bomber, or sub, or a destroyer from up here either way. So So instead, we're going to go 3 fighters, 2 destroyers, hopefully dropping 2 fighters, 2 destroyers here, and a fighter on Philippines. It's going to mean I'm going to end up leaving, unfortunately, these zones open, 62 I should say, open, where he could drop some subs next turn if he wants to. But and this is just something I just have to deal with, I think. I got to move on. I'm feeling like I'm getting slowing down here, and I don't like it. So, anyways, going with it. I'm running out of time. I gotta hurry this move up before I clock out. That's the big attack. I think that's gonna be it, and I'm gonna have to take my time. I'm probably gonna take my time during this battle because I gotta kind of think these, depending how the hits go, how I want to take my hits and take his hits based on how it goes. Hopefully we get 2 hits on my first round. Hopefully the bomber and fighter both hit, or the sub, to make this work. Poor. Bah humbug. You know, we got a 4 versus a 4, a 3 versus a 2, and a 2 versus a 2, so it's slightly in my favor. Then it's all about order of losses. Alright, let's just go with it. Enough talking. Come on, Dice God, here. Here's where I need you. Bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3. All right. Interesting. Well, I gotta take the fighter loss. We already covered that, and that actually will leave me a sub, so I'll have that for helping Dead Zone, except for against subs, of course. Okay. Well, I was not expecting that result. I will be happy for it. So that means he can come back. Sorry, didn't mean to take you away from that. Let's just get him processing. Let's get him up here where he can bring, so I can still get some more guys down that way. I think I'm just going to back them out here where I can go down, or I can come up, or I can come into C-Zone 6 as needed. The only thing I can't cover is 5, but I don't really see us needing to go into 5. Not this next turn at the very least. But this gives me the most flexibility. I don't need him here. I don't need him here. But if he buys a bomber and puts him down, then I have the mobility to cover Africa next time. So just a proactive play there. I'm gonna let him sit here another turn. Man, I feel like this is more I should be doing. This feels so weak. Hey, nope. You guys go there. You guys go in the C zone too. Okay. You gotta be careful with these that you don't accidentally place them on the land. But since it's over here in the C zone, all 4 are going into the C zone where I want them to. Last fighter. Put in on there. Well, this turn's nice and easy at least. Easy buy. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, good. We'll get 15 out of it, so. I don't even want to attack his guy, so that's it. There we go. Still, I'm not happy with my position still in this game. I really thought I was getting this going faster, and he can build another 5 subs if he wants. That he could drop all in here. Now his battleship cruiser can come back into the med, and he can keep shucking troops over, which, in all honesty, that may be a good thing for me, just for Russia to hang in. But yeah, still not liking where I'm at in this game, and to be perfectly honest. We'll just have to see. We'll see where the rest of this goes. All right, well, we'll call it there for today.